Okay, welcome back. Last time we accomplished quite literally nothing, because we just did training. I did training and nothing but. Basically though, I got a Euramon that I then trained a little bit and it became a Tanimon, and then Tanimon grew up a little bit and became Palmon. However, I think I've done a pretty terrible job so far taking care of this Palmon. So I think its happiness is basically at the absolute lowest it could be currently, and I don't like that. And therefore, I want to, just praise Palmon a whole bunch in order for it to be just a little bit happier. Because, I feel like the bond between Digimon Tamer and their Digimon kind of falls apart if, one side is very much unhappy about the whole arrangement, I guess. Now then, is there... Oh! That is a happy mushroom. That is actually really nice. I will give that... whatchamacallit right now. Palmon can just consume that. That should boost up its happiness quite a lot. And, you know what? It's looking on the lighter side of things, so let's give it a sirloin steak as well. So, that is a nice steak for Palmon, 10 out of 10. I hope Palmon enjoyed the steak, because, you know what, actually, you know what? Mushrooms go well with steak. Have a mushroom, Palmon. Okay, so that is looking pretty good. Also, I know that Mt Panorama is very dangerous to me right now. I don't want to be fighting on Mt Panorama. However, because of the amount of progress I have with the city, I think Oh. Okay, apparently Palmon is evolving into something. Okay, so what is Palmon about to turn into? Okay, a Vegemon. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I'm not going to complain about that. Can it learn any of my other moves? It can. I can teach it Dingesting. Dingesting sounds like such a... Okay. So, I still don't really want to fight things if I can avoid it. But also, I don't know how close I was to getting anything else, but honestly, hey, I'm not going to complain about Vegemon. So, fun fact, actually. Actually, I think I got an interaction here in just a second. If I go this way, through the spore area, we should get a weird thing happen. I think. Because we've made enough progress, it might happen by now. There are weird drawings on the ground. Are they one of those strange circles? They still look new. Okay, so first things first, let's grab all these Digimushrooms. I can get some use out of those. Oh, this is also just a new screen entirely. Medium recovery. And a medium MP. Okay, so here's what I'm supposed to do with this. I'm supposed to take this information back to the city with me. I take this information back to the city with me. And is there any hidden items here? Okay, there was indeed a Digimushroom there, let's go. So I take this information back to the city with me, and I check Shelmon's bulletin board, that's the word. And basically I need to go and check the bulletin board. And from there I can get the information about it, and I believe that should give me access to this next Digimon to come and join the city. Which is potentially very nice. Also, actually, would Frigimon accept Vegemon? I feel like it wouldn't. I feel like it probably shouldn't because it's a vegetable, it's a plant. It's a plant, so it shouldn't be exactly thriving in Friesland. Huh. I don't know, I might as well go and try it. What's the worst that could happen? I waste a trip? Actually, that is the worst that could happen, and that could be pretty inconvenient. Okay, let's quickly check this out. The newspaper 4? No. Newspaper 3? No. Newspaper 2. A UFO. A report says the UFO is near Mt Panorama. The UFO looks like a silver dish with light coming from the bottom. Is it an alien? More information to come. Okay, so that tells me that I now need to head on back and go investigate this mysterious UFO. I mean, I've played this game before, I know what it is. I know exactly what this is tied to, and I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, it has one of the loudest, most obnoxious noises in the entire game, which is a key reason why, honestly, I would never want to have one. Like, honestly, out of every Digimon in the game, I think it's just loud and obnoxious, so I don't want it on it around. Fortunately for me, the odds of me getting one are extraordinarily low. And by that I mean, I'm sure that there's probably requirements for it, but I have no idea what they are. Okay, you know what? Let's see how strong Vegemon is. I need to be a bit careful because I don't have any proper healing items with me, but we'll see how good Vegemon is against these two Gotsumon. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We took a fair bit of damage and got stunned. I'm gonna run, because honestly, stuns are a massive kill worth. Like, stuns are just generally unpleasant to have to play around. To be totally honest, I would love to be able to get a Digimon that has access to one. I also... Oh, wait. What type is Vegemon? Vegemon's a virus Digimon. That's huge. That's actually massive. I needed one. I absolutely needed a virus Digimon. What is this? A big berry? What does that do? Makes Pokemon full weight gained. Okay, so it's basically just a... I guess it's just a food item that's like, hey, you gain weight for your Digimon. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. Okay, so, now that we're here, let's go through here, and we should find this UFO. In just a second. It should just be up here, I believe. And hopefully I don't have to fight it. I don't think I do. Okay, here we go. There are more of them now. Do you think they're from the UFO? How do I interrupt this again? Do I have to run back again, or what? Do I leave the screen and come back? I don't actually remember. 10 out of 10. I'm doing great detective work here. I'm just gonna run back in and see. Alright. Oh, doesn't appear to be. Okay, let's go back to the city once again and check this out. Also, I am still gonna have to do a whole bunch more training as well. This shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone, but I am also gonna have to do way more training in this game. Because Vegemon is unfortunately not exactly the most powerful of Digimon now. But I fully believe that with enough time and training, he could be on level with Bergeramon or Kabuterimon. Because honestly, Bergeramon and Kabuterimon, they were great. Like, I am so happy that I had those for the time I did. Mostly because, well, one, they were kind of... Like, they were two of the really cool ones from the original anime, and I remember liking the anime when I was a kid. I say that, but I still kind of just have... I still have just, like, a massive kind of blank spot in my mind for, like, memory of the anime. Like, I remember them dealing with everything up to Devimon. But also, I remember that being, like, 40 episodes or something, and apparently it was, like, 12. So, yeah. Okay, is that an update here? Alien Digimon appears. We've found the UFO. The creature showed its body and spoke unknown words. Is the creature an alien? Will it appear again? I also don't have reports 6 or 7. But I believe I know at least what one of them is tied to. But I haven't done that just yet. And if it is what I think it is, I'm going to be a little bit concerned because I know that it requires some tough battles. But hey, hopefully we can get through those before Vegemon fades away. Oh, I should have said before Vegemon wilts. I mean, he is a plant, so he would wilt in. I don't know. Whatever. Okay, so hopefully this should be our last time going back through Mt Panorama here. For now, at least. Like, I promise that I'm not just running back and forth through this area for nothing. And we managed to dodge the Gotsumons. I love managing to dodge around these things, because I don't want to have to fight things right now if I can avoid it. Because to be totally honest, I think Vegemon would currently get cooked by the tougher enemies out here. Okay, so, what's up here now? That's a lot more for certain. Okay, here we go. Huh? I see a lot more now. Well, I guess it means... What? Yeah, that awful sound. That's its walking noise, I think. An alien? Are you a Digimon? Are you? Hey, I'm not your enemy here. Good, now you understand. So we try to convince him. Maybe he doesn't understand. Okay. And then he just goes to the city. Huh? He can talk! Okay, so that was Vademon. Vademon. I'm gonna go with Vademon. Okay, so Vademon is an ultimate level Digimon. It will join the city and it will help working... Okay. Vademon is an ultimate level Digimon and it will help working in the restaurant. And also, judging from the... so that awful, horrible noise that it was making, yeah, that's its, like, walking noise. That's why I would never want to have one in this game. I would get a headache. Like, I would get a headache in no time if I actually had one. I assume you can get it. Like, I'm pretty certain that you can, but I think it's probably got some really requirements. This game loves having some goofy requirements for some things. But also, at the same time, like a lot of Digimon in this game, also probably has an item associated with it. That's just like, hey, give your Digimon this item, it will just evolve into this thing. I actually have a couple of those items in my, like, in the bank right now, because I don't really want to use it if I can avoid it. But I have one that would get me Mojamon, one that would get me Digitamamon, and one that would get me... I actually tested it off screen, because it's an item called the Koga's Laws. The item is called Koga's Laws, and it says, like, the description for it is like, Digivolve to Egamon, and basically I wanted to know what it was. It turns out it's just Ninjamon. I don't know why the game calls it Egamon in the description. But hey, with that, Vegemon just annihilates that Dokunemon. Actually, I could learn a couple of moves from some things. Actually, yeah, I could learn some moves. I'm gonna have Vegemon do a few fights, I think. Because, hey, he's just obliterating these weak enemies, so I think we should be okay. Honestly, I'll take off Poison Claw and just go for Danger Sting. Danger Sting may have a much higher, MP usage rate. Like, it might cost a lot more, but I think it's probably better for me to have. Okay, so, I think it said Vegemon can get grass and water type moves. I know that's more like earth and, but still. Anyway, Madoki Betamon, let's see if I can learn a move from you, buddy. I know that it's all just kind of RNG. I think there's like a percentage chance of learning a move after you fight. But hey, we'll just see how this goes, and also see how much damage that we can deal and take. And that's nearly a one-tap. Okay, huge. Okay, you know what? Vegemon might be kind of strong. Although at the same time, that was a Madoki Betamon, which is, you know, basically the game's basic enemy. Like, basically the weakest thing in the entire game to fight. So, maybe that isn't the fairest, you know, first battle for it. But you know what? We go again. So yeah, I have no idea what Digimon could even turn into from here. But also at the same time, I say that because I say that partially because, one, I genuinely don't know what I could get after. Like, I don't know what Digimon could turn into. But also, at the same time, if I know anything about Digimon, it's entirely possible that I could get a Vegemon and it'll be like, oh, it turned into Metal Greymon. It's like, oh, that seems like a weird evolution, but okay. To be fair, I feel like that's just kind of Digimon in a nutshell. Which, to be fair, I think the evolution mechanic of Digimon, I think that is genuinely part of the charm of it. Okay, so we get Vegemon versus Red Vegemon. Place your bets. I'm pretty sure I win this without too much hassle, to be honest. Well, he missed, so... I'm gonna click attack, and hopefully get the attack. Well, okay, it helps if we don't whiff the attack. But hey, if we land the hit... Okay, 2 more and we win. And also, if I miss 1, I'm gonna be in trouble. So, hopefully we can... Okay, goes for its spores. Maybe I could learn that. I could potentially learn the spore attack. Like, that's a potential move we could learn, and bang, there goes that. Red Vegemon is defeated. I will say, I do quite like Vegemon's little dance that it does. Okay, moderate. Digimon now listens to that command. I don't know what that does. Like, I have no idea what that means. Okay, conveniently enough, we were right next to this toilet when Vegemon decided it needed to go. I'm not even gonna question the logic of how that works, but you know what? Stranger things have happened in Digimon World. Also, I've also just had a horrible realization that at some point I'm going to need to get a whatchamacallit. At some point I'm going to need to get a Numemon. Because you need Numemon in order to get Monzaemon. And you need Monzaemon to do everything in Toy Town. And I'm gonna be totally honest, I have never done Toy Town. I've done a lot, like, I've played a lot of this game in my life. I have never done anything in Toy Town. So that is going to be a new experience for me when I get there. Now then, let's do some more training because, Vegemon, I need you to be very, very powerful. Like, I need this vegetable to become strong. I need it to become a strong... insert whatever your favorite vegetable is here. A strong potato. No, it's not. It's definitely more of a root vegetable, I suppose. Either way, I need it to become strong. Okay, he's tired. He's not only tired, let's go take him to Santarumon and get rid of that. But yeah, I need to get my HP up, I need my HP up, my MP up, and especially my offense up. I also probably should level up my defense and my brains stat. I feel like raising the brains stat is definitely the safer move, because I learn more commands. I can give more commands if I have the higher brain stat. Also, speed could be important to potentially dodge stuff. But yeah, hopefully we'll be okay in the near future. Hopefully Vegemon will be very good. Okay, so let's do this. Vegemon now gets cured of his tiredness, just for now at least. Let's quickly talk to Santarumon again and see if... Okay, he's still tired, so let's just keep going, I guess. Because, realistically... Oh. Sorry, Santarumon. Okay, let's at least go outside, and you know what? When I eventually do get a Numemon, because I will get one at some point, and because, again, I need one to do stuff in Toy Town, And whenever that happens, I love Vegemon's little happy dance. Oh, that was really cute. Anyway, when I eventually do that, I promise I will go and clean up all of the messes that all of my Digimon have made over time. Because, I would be lying if I said I was proud of how that's going, but hey, yeah, we are. It's not exactly my finest hour. Okay, what does moderate do? Well, apparently I get hit with a bad status effect. Okay, I kind of love the little pixel art for Vegemon. That's, like, it's giving Oogie Boogie, I guess. Which, fun fact, gonna be totally honest, I think I've only ever actually seen The Nightmare Before Christmas once, and I don't remember liking it all that much. I remember The Nightmare Before Christmas more as a world in Kingdom Hearts than I do as an actual movie. And that's not on the movie, I've only seen the movie once, I just remember that I really liked that world in Kingdom Hearts, and when I was a kid, I really wanted to have, like, his I always wanted to have Sora's Halloween Town outfit. I always wanted that as a Halloween costume when I was a kid. But, you know, never got it. I mean, to be fair, that's probably because, one, I don't know if that was a thing. Two, the concept of cosplay was not something I knew or understood at that time. And also, three, I imagine even if it was, that would probably been expensive, and I don't think I would have been able to justify that. Like, one, I wouldn't have had the money for it, and two, I definitely wouldn't have been able to justify that, you know, to my parents when I'm, like, 7. Being like, hey, can I get this as a Halloween costume? It's like, you'll wear it for, like, an hour or two on one day of the year. No. Which, to be fair, understandable. Understandable. If I was a parent in put in that situation, I probably would have also said the same thing, because that probably would have also been expensive and time-consuming. Because I sure as hell would not have been able to make that. Anyway. Also, hey Vegemon, thanks for today's portion. I didn't realize that Vegemon... Is my one just, like, naturally lighter? Like, my Vegemon seems brighter than the other one. Anyway, back to training we go. Because I still need to get all this training done. I'm gonna go to 4,000, I think. Yeah, I'll go to 4,000 HP. It's maybe a bit excessive, but I want my stats high, and honestly, having a lot of HP is probably for the best. Having a lot of HP means that I maybe don't need to heal quite as often. Okay, realistically, that means... What hell kind of sound was that? Anyway. What sound did Vegemon just produce? What was that meant to be? Okay, Vegemon is also hungry, so let's give him some sirloin. I mean, to be fair, Vegemon looks like a plant that could just, like, consume a cow, to be fair. I don't know why I phrased it like that. Anyway, what was I saying? But yeah, I never got that, but I always thought it would have been really cool to have that as, like, a Halloween costume. But no, I never did when I was a kid, and then, you know, over time I kind of just didn't. Over time I eventually kind of stopped caring anywhere near as much about Kingdom Hearts. Although, to be fair, gonna be totally honest, I played Kingdom Hearts at 1 a lot when I was a kid, but I never actually finished it. I only finished Kingdom Hearts 1 when I came back to it at, like, the end of, I want to say, like, 2013. So, oh, well, that was perfect timing. But yeah, I've only ever finished Kingdom Hearts 1, and I've only ever finished Kingdom Hearts 1 for once. Like, I know it's a good game. like, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a weird case, where it's like, okay, how do I phrase this best? Kingdom Hearts 1 is a weird case of a game where I don't think I like most of the individual worlds. Like, I think a lot of the individual worlds in Kingdom Hearts 1 aren't. But also, and it's one of those games where I have so many issues with it, but also at the same time, I can't deny that I'm always having fun playing it. It's like, oh, this world is garbage, but why do I... Like, hey, this world, and this world, and this world, a few of these are actually just bad. Why am I still having so much fun? Why do I still like this game? And I know that it wasn't specifically like, oh, it's the Final Fantasy part, or oh, it's the Disney part. And I feel like Kingdom Hearts is such an interesting game in that regard. Okay, you know what? I'm also going to I'm going to save and end off today's episode here, because as of the time of me recording this, it is getting pretty late in the day, so I'm going to end off this episode here. So next time, we're probably going to do a little bit more training, and then head on out of the city with Digimon for the first time. Well, properly for the first time. So I'm going to end off today's episode here. As always, feel free to leave a comment or click any buttons down below if you feel so inclined, and I will hopefully see you all next time for more Digimon World. Okay, thanks for watching. Later.